A bird is singing its song this morning. Usually there's about 4 or 5, but this morning it's only one. Now, I woke up this morning and usually you have the sun peeking and it's absolutely gorgeous. But not today. Today it is cloudy and it is sort of misty, speckling rain, It's not ideal. And while all the other birds decided that today is not an opportune morning to sing their song, the one right here decided that it's just as good of a day as any other. Now, not only could this be a moment to show we can take opportunities that are presented to us on any day, but I feel like that would sort of be an obvious read. For me, it's more about perfection. This morning may not look perfect and it may not be pretty, but it doesn't mean that it's not valuable or a time to take an opportunity. The bird sings its song because that's what it's supposed to do. And it doesn't discriminate through the mornings. And we're a little like that. So when you get up in the morning, if things don't go your way, the coffee doesn't taste right, the sun doesn't peak the way you want it to, or a situation doesn't go your way, or a job doesn't go your way, you just keep going. You just move on. And you wake up and you sing your song. You just sing your song. I want to talk more about things that have been going on. Today is a very special day. But first, as we do, welcome to the Zar Show. And I am the Zar. And we have, about 4 minutes ago, I set this French press coffee to go. This coffee is roasted here, and we shall enjoy it together. The more I have the French press, the more I get attached to it. I've got a very nice espresso machine, but there's something about grinding out coffee, throwing it in the French press, setting on some hot water, and you're good. I think there's a season for excellence, and there's a season for the mundane. And whatever season you're in does not mean that something's wrong. I had a friend of mine who came to me and he said he came back from a tour in about 14 countries and doing ministry for Jesus Christ. And he came back and he said, "Man, I'm really struggling here." And I said, "Well, what's going on?" And he says, "Well, I've been to all these different countries and life is amazing. You see all these crazy situations and God's light really shines. And I mean, it's really larger than life and it's fantastical. But then when it's done, I come back home and I work a job. I drive my car to work. I say hi to my boss every morning. Is there more value in the fantastical and the wow and the height of the moments, or in the mundane? I would argue in my situation, I told him, I said there was highs and there were lows, but none was better than the other because I was in God's will. Because I was following and surrendering to the path that life had put me on. Blessings can come in many forms. There is a verse in the gospel, in the Bible, the Old Testament, that says, "Who are you to call something from God good or bad?" We don't have enough knowledge to say whether something is really good or bad. Many a time I've had situations where I've struggled, I've fell flat on my face, and I thought, man, this is about the worst can I could have ever bought. I could have ever got handed. A full can of whooping, right? And through time, I realized that that's not the case. That it became one of the best blessings in my life. So if you're in a season of it, mundane or in the fantastic, be at peace. And don't grieve or mourn in that way. Just enjoy the flow that you are in, for me, as a Christian, in the will of God. I don't worry about someone's reaction or action or reaction. If they have a negative reaction to me, this, that, and the third, you bounce off. You keep going with your morning. You listen to you sing your beautiful song on the morrow. So too many people are caught up in perfectionism and trying to make the box fit, everything in life fit their box. It's not your box. It may be your life, but it's not your box. Life is going to take you where it desires you to go. That's all I wanted to say this morning. And I just say to you all, have an amazing and beautiful morning, and I'll see you till next time.